The screen opens in darkness. A slow, distant rumble echoes, like something ancient waking up. A faint glow creeps across the stone floor as the camera glides forward, dust floating in the air like drifting spirits. A voice speaks, calm yet edged with unease. For centuries, this fortress has stood in silence, its walls tall, its secrets deeper than the moat that once encircled it. Today, we are not just stepping inside, we are stepping back. A low through the heavy wooden gates slam shut behind us, locking with an echo that lingers too long to be natural. Welcome, the voice continues, to the ultimate medieval castle. A place designed for power, terror, and survival. But within these shadows, we will uncover something far more unsettling: truths. Hidden deliberately, protected by architecture, and buried beneath centuries of fear. The 3D reconstruction forms around us. Stones rise from dirt. Walls assemble piece by piece, and torches ignite on their own. Every brick seems to remember something. In this investigation, we aren't just rebuilding history, we're waking it. The camera ascends, past towering battlements and arrow slits, so narrow they seem like glaring eyes watching us enter. The narrator speaks. From the outside, this fortress was perfectional, penetrable, magnificent, a symbol of dominance. But once we cross the threshold, we find a different world, one built not just to shelter, but to control. We step into the outer courtyard. Daily life materializes around us. Blacksmiths pounding iron, servants hauling water, guards sharpening blades. Yet something feels mismatched. Notice the layout, the narrator says. Everything funnels inward. Movement controlled, behaviors directed, lives contained. Wind whistles between the stone corridors, a sound almost like a warning. The camera approaches. The keep, its vertical structure rises violently against the sky, the walls excessively thick, the shadows unusually deep. The keep was more than a residence. It was a statement. Come as a guest, but know your place. Step out of line, and these walls will swallow you whole. We move up the narrow staircase that spirals along the outer wall, tightly coiled like a serpent ready to strike. These staircases were deliberately built clockwise. That single architectural choice gave the defenders the advantage: right-handed swordsmen attacking downward, intruders forced to fight uphill with restricted movement. The camera moves closer to the steps. But the narrowness, the steepness, that wasn't just defense. That was designed for psychological pressure. Anyone climbing these stairs, enemy or servant, felt watched, judged, vulnerable. A cold draft passes. Torches flicker though there is no wind. It's as if the castle remembers. We emerge into the great hall. Tables apia, banners unfurl. Echoes of medieval chatter fill the room. But the brightness does little to chase away the darkness gathering in the corners. This hall hosted feasts, alliances, marriages, and betrayals. But beneath the surface, it was a theater of power. Everyone who entered knew where they stood, literally. Seating was arranged strategically. Every gesture observed, every whisper overheard. The camera pans toward the high table at the far end. Where the Lord sat wasn't used symbolic. It granted full command of the space. No one approached without being seen. No one spoke without being listened to. Suddenly, the hall empties. Sounds fade. Only the echo of boots remains, though no one is walking. The scene shifts, but this journey is not about what life looked like. It's about what it hid. A large wooden door appears on the left wall, one that wasn't there before. We approach it slowly. Behind this door is a part of medieval life often erased from romantic stories, the space where fear lived. The door opens by itself. Complete blackness inside. We enter. A dim torch sputters to life, revealing a downward staircase leading into the belly of the castle. The underground levels served many purposes: storage, safety, and sometimes punishment. Each step creaks, stone walls grow closer. This isn't just a basement. Look closely. The torchlight reveals tiny holes carved into the stone, ventilation shafts. But for what? The walls become damp. A metallic smell grows stronger. These lower chambers were often designed to serve multiple functions: granaries, armories, and holding cells. Spaces where voices wouldn't travel upward, where screams wouldn't interrupt life above. We reach the bottom. Several small rooms branch off the corridor empty, except for iron rings anchored into the floor. This castle, like many of its time, concealed these chambers deliberately, not because they were rare, but because they were common. Power depended on control, and control required fear. A whisper echoes faintly, though no one is there. We keep going. A corridor extends, getting narrower. Water drips rhythmically, each drop echoing like a ticking clock. Notice the direction. The deeper we go, the colder it becomes. Temperature shifts weren't accidental. They were used to break people down. The passage ends at a heavy iron door. Rusted, immovable, yet it slowly grinds open. Beyond this door is a room that changes everything. The camera steps inside, revealing a cavern-like chamber beneath the castle. In the center stands a massive stone column, its surface carved with strange markings, some decorative, some functional, some resembling tally marks. This is not a dungeon. It's older. The narrator's voice lowers. Much older. The camera circles the column. Before the castle was built, this land held something sacred or feared. Instead of destroying it, the builders incorporated it into the fortress. A calculated decision. The narrator pauses. They didn't cover it because they respected it. They covered it because they feared it. The markings glow faintly in the dim light, reacting as though aware of our presence. Dust trembles on the floor. Let's pull back the reconstruction. The 3D world dissolves, showing the archaeological layer beneath. Fragments of ancient stones, tools, burn marks. Evidence suggests this site was used for rituals long before the medieval period. Offerings, ceremonies, practices lost to time. The castle hums around us. The sound, low, unsettling. But what made the builders leave this place intact? What did they believe would happen if they disturbed it? The hum grows louder as the castle rebuilds itself around the chamber. They built the keep directly above it. A shield or a prison. The camera rises through layers of stone, emerging into the armory. Weapons line the walls. Armor stands in rows, like silent sentinels. But one suit of armor is positioned differently, facing the wall instead of standing guard. This is curious, the narrator notes. Armor is displayed to show strength. This looks like something meant to watch. The visor on the helmet seems to flicker in the torchlight. Some historians believe castles absorbed the fears of those who lived in them. Every war, every death, every betrayal. These memories imprinted on the structure. The camera moves through the castle rapidly. Corridors, chambers, stairwells, each flickering between past and present, filled and empty, alive and dead. What if the walls remember? We reach the chapel. Sunlight pours through stained glass, yet the atmosphere feels heavy, almost suffocating. Castles were not just physical defenses, they were spiritual ones. This chapel sits directly above the deepest point of the underground chamber, a seal of faith placed over a foundation of fear. The camera moves toward the altar, but there's something the builders didn't expect. A faint vibration shakes the floor. Dust falls from the ceiling. Structures built on ancient ground don't always remain quiet. The candles on the altar ignite by themselves. Their flames twist unnaturally, bending toward the entrance, as though reacting to something that just entered. We turn. The hallway behind us stretches endlessly, though we know it wasn't this long before. Footsteps echoes low, deliberate, approaching. What you're hearing is not a ghost story. It's the psychological reality of medieval engineering. Long corridors amplify distant sounds. Uneven stone affects acoustics. Darkness plays tricks on depth perception. The castle was designed, intentionally or not, to unsettle those inside. but the footsteps keep coming. Louder. Closer. And yet, these acoustics shouldn't still work in a 3D reconstruction. The candles extinguish. Silence. Then another sound. A low groan of wooden beams straining under pressure. Or breathing. We need to move. The camera rushes into the next chamber. The Lord's private quarters. Luxurious by medieval standards, but claustrophobic in design. Rooms like these were designed to protect their occupants, but sometimes the greatest dangers came from within. The bed is large, the tapestries thick, the windows narrow, but the walls are wrong. Look closely. Strange patterns appear in the stone when illuminate faint shapes, almost like faces. Moisture, light, distortion, or something left behind by centuries of fear. The room feels smaller, the shadows longer. The door behind us shuts. We're not alone in here. The camera pushes through a hidden side. Passage a narrow servants' corridor, seldom seen by nobles. This is where the truth reveals itself. The passage twists, torces, flare. The walls close in. Servants use these routes constantly, yet their stories went mostly unrecorded. They heard things nobles never heard, saw things nobles never saw. A whisper echoes, a woman's voice, trembling. Someone's coming. Then silence. These aren't hauntings. They're memories, imprints, echoes of lives overshadowed by power. The passage opens into the rooftop battlements. Wind howls. The sky is darkening despite no clouds being visible a moment earlier. From here, everything looks peaceful, but every brick beneath our feet carries a story. We walk along the high walls. Shadows stretch unnaturally behind us. Castles were symbols of order. But inside, they were worlds of fear, ambition, violence, hope, betrayal, love, and loss. We stop at a tower overlooking the entire fortress, and at the center of it all is the question we came here to answer. What lurks inside the ultimate medieval castle? The camera zooms inward. The 3D model dissolves to its skeletal wireframe, then to its oldest archaeological foundations. At the deepest layer, something moves. Hoost slightly. I like a Brett. Is it supernatural? Psychological? Historical? The narrator pauses. The castle's heartbeat echoes slow, rhythmic, alive. Maybe what lurks here is not a creature, not a ghost, not a myth. The heartbeat grows louder. Maybe it's the truth. The camera rises through the entire structure. Every room, every corridor, every stone pulses with that same slow beat. That every brick was laid by human hands, every shadow cast by human suffering, every secret buried by human fear. The heartbeat stops. Silence. This castle is alive, not because of what haunts it, but because of what shaped it. The gates open slowly, as if releasing us. We step outside. The castle stands still, quiet, ominous. We came searching for what lurks inside, and we found it. The camera turns back one final time. A figure stands in the highest tower just for a moment before fading into the stone.